go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Brave only, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Bravery's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean in, feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Bravery's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer.
Hey, welcome everybody. Glad to have all of you here. And hello. The you, and you welcome into another edition of Early's Virtual Tour Live. By the way, if you guys don't see the 60 Minutes interview from this morning, child, the video got blocked around the world. I was just like, you know what? I'll cut it. If you guys didn't see, I gave some good commentary on just his behavior. I'm just like, could the news organizations just give everybody who like reviews the news content from ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox News, all the news organizations, can we just get a license just to cover stuff so that way it won't have to be copyright and stuff? It don't make no damn sense. Once you put it on YouTube, it is available for public consumption. Sick of that shit. But anyway, with that being said, shout out to y'all for I think it was 153, 54 views. Thank y'all so much. That means the format is working just fine. We have a whole lot to talk about with Roa because my Lord Jesus, my Lord, just I didn't expect so much drama. But then again, these are the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So what else did you expect? What did you expect? Anyway, let's get to it because higher is waiting. Low is available. But either way, we got to go on to our yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have all of you here. Hopefully all is well with each and every single one of you. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's get to it. My God. This is just the fourth episode. I think how many episodes did we have last time? Let me see something. How many episodes for RHOA season 16? 20 episodes. Pray for my soul. We're going to be here a while. Oh, my God. Okay, y'all. So let's get to it. So we open up this episode with Pinky Cole, right? So she's doing a community event with the Pinky Cole Foundation and she's been having that since 2019. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So it's her 8-year anniversary of her foundation. So congratulations on that. Right. And Pinky has paid rent for businesses. She has given tuition for students. And she wants to be able to do toiletries for young girls. Right. And so I thought that was very sweet. Usually back to school backpack drives, having toiletries for young ladies and even toiletries for men too. You know what I mean? Anytime that we can do good in the neighborhood, I'm always in support of that. Just because you have made it doesn't mean you didn't struggle while you were trying to make it. Amen, somebody. Amen and amen. Mhm. So Kelly comes through, and the list is this: K. Michelle gets Pampers, Shamia gets feminine products, Angela gets undergarments, Cynthia gets toothbrushes, Kay gets hair care kits, Drew gets deodorant, Porsha gets book bags and kids items, and Phaedra gets baby wipes and formula vegan. Keep that baby wipes and formula in mind because we're gonna come around. We're gonna come back around that rather a little bit later, right? So Pinky is talking about bankruptcy. She hasn't told Derek, her husband, and Kelly's thinking about filing for bankruptcy too, right? Because she promised all these different things and this, that, and the third. And listen, bankruptcy, there are levels to bankruptcy, right? And it's not the end. So, for Pinky, I think that, this has happened to a little bit of everybody. You trust the wrong people, that don't mean you're not a trustworthy person, right? We all make mistakes. He or she who has not said cast the first stone. Now, with Kelly, on the other hand, she's trying to tell about Britt Edie and this, that, and the third, and she's desperate for money, this, that, and the third, and da-da-da-da, all around the world, ay. Britt was able to drive her car by Kenya's former place, and Kelly's in lawsuits of her own making, not paying rent, getting in fights with neighbors, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? So, child, listen. How you do people is how people gonna do you, Kelly. And by the way, Britt has not said one thing about anything you going through. Now, that could mean that she's a good person, or she could have just realized, you know what, you're not even worth it. I'm going to let your demise snatch your ass up. That's just keeping it up. But anyway, apparently Abraham Lincoln went through bankruptcy 3 times. I have a feeling that Kelly sat in the back of the class and really didn't do much in school. Like that's the biggest thing you remember about Abe Lincoln, that he went through bankruptcy 3 times. Okay, child. And Kelly said, you better ask your husband to pay that off. See, Kelly, Pinky actually cares about taking responsibility for what she does, unlike your ass. Okay? All right? Moving on. So, after all that, Pinky has been vegan since 2007, and it was Kelly who was the one who said that she eats meat. So the rumor was that Phaedra said that Pinky eats meat. Now, apparently there was a Jamaican restaurant that Pinky had back in the day and she sold meat. But hey, everybody evolves, right? Some more than others, right? And so when Kelly and Pinky get done with everything, Pinky suggests that we should have a bankruptcy party. I'm like, okay, I would think, maybe an expansion deal. Maybe y'all went on Shark Tank and you're about to expand, a party like that. But, bankruptcy party, hey, listen, to each their own. You know what I mean? Just, my Lord. So then we see Shamia, right? And Shamia has Shia. She has, I think, 3 kids, I believe, with Gerald. And Shia is in the shoes. You know how, as a little girl, you're in your mom's closet, all that stuff. And she got these shoes. And she said, oh, I'm actually I'm taller. And it was just a cute moment, right? And a lot of times on reality TV with kids, sometimes we don't get to see kids be kids. So I thought that was very, very, very cute. Jaquez is the stylist. And there's this blue dress that Shamia is wearing. And Cynthia is partnered up with the Malou family for a new tequila. So it's called Tequila Camarsari, right? And listen, anytime somebody's trying to go into a business, I'm always supportive. And Cynthia actually did the peach Bellini with Seagram's Escapes, right? So it's not like she doesn't know what she's doing with alcohol, right? So Dallas is the biggest market, and so they are going to take a girls' trip to Dallas, Texas, right? So that's going to be a big thing. And then Shamia is going to sign off on the surrogate. The last one fell through, and Shia wants a brother and a dog. And they talking about what if we don't get this embryo? IVF, for those of you who don't know, it's very, very, very expensive. You gotta go through many, 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 many rounds, right? I remember Tamron Hall on her old set, right? Not this new one, but on her old set, she did a whole IVF live episode of her talk show talking about IVF, rather. I thought it was a very powerful, enlightening, and enriching episode, right? But Gerald does not want to go on the trip. And, Shamia's like, if you change your mind, I'll be in Dallas in this blue dress. And he was like, you go have fun. I was like, bro, wait a minute. He like, listen, that's your job. That is not mine. Like, so on one hand, I feel like you should go support your wife. But on the other hand, I understand if you don't want to go to it, because that's just not your saying. You like your peace, your tranquility, everything else. Who are these women? Who is good? Who is bad? I ain't got time to deal with energy that makes me uncomfortable. And not uncomfortable physically, but uncomfortable emotionally. I feel Joe, protect your peace, right? So, speaking of protecting your peace, Porsha. So Mike comes over, right? And Mike is sweet, and Sway is fine as hell. I think fine is in the eye of the beholder. Now, you look at Jessica Dupart, Harris, BB Judy, and the Brat, they are fine as hell. Okay? I miss Brad Loves Judy on We TV. I need a new season. But Sway, she's fine to Porsha and nobody else. Moving on. So, listen, that's what Porsha said. She said Sway was fine as hell. That's what she said. I had to rewind it a couple of times because I'm like, are you okay? Are you sure you're okay? Because I think your mind is moving in this fashion.
Time is slipping away from me. Yeah. Time is slipping. Time is slipping away from me. Yeah. Time is slipping away from me. Yeah. Time is slipping away from me. Yeah.
Time is slipping away from you if you think that woman is actually fine. But hey, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, child. Thank God I don't have to behold it. Moving on. So, with that being said, she listed off her Duluth house, which was her first house that she ever had, right? And her mom was going to live in it forever. This, that, and third. But there's $1 million in equity she wants to pull out. And she's got 3 offers on the home. So she was a bit emotional, right? And Mike has 3 kids. And Portia's like, the kid question, and Mike said that would be a deal breaker. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, well, listen, y'all just good friends. He's your friend, right? So there's that. Yeah, okay. So then we go to K. Michelle, and she's getting ready for Dallas, right? And K. Michelle's never taken a girls trip, right? And Porsha did apologize, but she's got her eye on Porsha. Now, I feel K. Michelle on this. I've never taken like a boys trip before, but I also know me. So like I'm good in my own space and everything, you know what I mean? And like I said, on a trip, It really depends on the vibe. Like if we're in a city like Orlando, we're in a city Las Vegas, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to have fun, all that stuff. But if we're like by the beach, if we're on cruise, I'm really lazy. Not saying I ain't lazy not to help out, get the bags, you know, be conversational, be a good companion, this, that, and third. But I'm lazy. Y'all saw that Napa resort earlier this morning, right? Yes, can you give me another glass of wine? Give me a Cabernet Sauvignon. Like, listen, if y'all see me at that resort, know I've made it. Oh yes, Mr. Lee, right this way. Your room, your regular degular schmegger room is ready. My man. On my queen. Yes, indeed. Because we all know that there are some thick women that work at resorts and hotels. Yes, indeed, we do. Moving on. And casinos. Yes. And theme parks. But moving on. So I feel K Michelle, you want to protect your peace because you don't know these women. I feel you. Okay. I absolutely feel you. So Phaedra, Angela, and Porsha, they are all going to a soul cycle class, right? And Charles opens the door and he plays with Phaedra like, do I know you? Because I remember last season. I've been in many rooms with Charles and all that stuff. And you know, Charles and you know, Phaedra have a good back and forth. I thought that was funny. And so then, you know, Porsha, Angela, and Phaedra, they are, you know, soul cycle and everything else. And, you know, the gentleman says, are y'all keeping up? And Phaedra says, yes, daddy. I'm like, good Lord Jesus. Now, I'm not going to sit here in front. Phaedra's a fine looking woman, and she called me daddy. Child. Listen. Either you going to be baby girl, or you about to be the thick auntie, I'm about to be Neff. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, okay? Listen. She said daddy in the episode. I'm just repeating what she's saying. Okay, listen. Don't at me, all right? Just damn. I gotta tell you something. I understand why Phaedra's on the show. She's that spice that the show needs just to regulate it. Just regulate the energy every once in a while. And K Michelle's really good on this show too because she's the people's voice. She says what we're thinking. She's taking Steve Harvey's method of I'm not making fun of these women, I'm making fun of what they're saying. So I thought that was hilarious. And Phaedra said that she's single, but she's not desperate, right? So Angela and Phaedra are good, but Angela has not forgotten what happened last year with Phaedra. Porsha, Angela is in the front of her mind, right? So, you know, Pinky had Jamaican restaurant serve meat and everything in between. I didn't really find a big deal about that, you know. Okay, you had Jamaican restaurant, you sold meat. You ain't sell meat, now move on. Like, sometimes people will take things to make them big. For real, it's not that big of a deal. So remember that baby formula and the baby wipes? Child, the formula was over $4,000. I was like, huh? $4,000 for formula? I was just like, Pinky, what you need to do, you need to go utilize I don't know how you utilize Slutty Vegan, right? You know, because that's your brand. But you could probably say, hey, listen, I have the Pink and Coal Foundation. You guys are a vegan baby company. I'm doing a vegan baby drive. Can we do something? Like, that's how you get it underwritten. You know what I mean? Just your gift will make room for you. But $4,000, good day. I had no idea. Like, I work at a grocery store, right? So, you know, I usually just walk down the baby. I'll just get to the next aisle. But I didn't know baby formula was that expensive. They do say, y'all know happy. They do say that breast milk is more healthy than formula. Okay, because it's the nutrients and everything else. That's what they say. All right. So there is that. But yeah, $4,000 for formula was crazy work. I'm just like, wow. It's all going for a good cause, right? So then Angela has a new business called Fangie, right? Let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, y'all. So I want y'all to be able to see this. Oh, come on. Why? I do this. Why do this to me? And this Fangie thing, to Candace Diller Bassett, you need to do your cry angle line. I don't know why you have not done your cry angle line by now, but you should be doing it by now. Okay? Good damn. A good damn and a good damn to you. So here's the let's see if it'll pull up. Y'all know we always promote black-owned businesses over here. Think it's gonna pull up? Yep. Okay. So here it is here. I think that this really could be successful. I really, really do. Give me a moment, y'all. I know how tech is. Okay, here we go. Okay, first of all, Charles, I would be looking at the watch, bro. Like, you take those curls out her hair, you bend her over. Okay, listen, she looking good. Now, somebody in the Reddit comment said this was an AI video. Yeah, you can. Well, wait, no, that's her actual hand. Hang on a second now. She did Diana Ross. Oh hell no! Okay. You know what? She got it. But this is the Fangie designed for anyone who needs to stay cool and confident in real life moments. Let me tell you something. You know those pourable fans with the mister where it's like a bottle and stuff like that? This is just a smaller version of that. I really believe that she could be very successful with this. And I'm not joking with y'all. I really believe that. Like, the way that you can customize the okay, her Instagram page is not, but let me pause it here for a minute. So you see how it's black studded. You could customize those for like businesses, right? I'm sure you could put like the logo. If you could put Fangie on there, I'm sure you could put other logos on there. This could be a great thing. A absolute great thing. So Angela, here, okay? And this is going to work for people down south too, because it's not just from impulse, okay? Imagine you walking around in Little Rock, Atlanta, Nashville, and it's just hot. You know what I mean? So this could be a thing. This could definitely be a thing. Hang on, y'all. There we go. Okay. So this is the business, right, with Angela, right? So Fangie, $30,000 for the product, $10,000 to $15,000 marketing, 4,000 fans. So so Angela could get a return on her investment. Charles is going to be the man ambassador, and she's looking for $50,000 for the investment. Charles is going to have. I really believe this thing could actually be something big. And I'm not just saying that just to say that. I love how Angela is knowing her worth. It's like you saw the me. This is just the beginning. Fangie is designed for anyone who needs to stay cool and confident in real life moments. Honestly, tell you the truth, I don't know if she needs a creative director, but I will gladly be the creative director because I could definitely see this. Like, can you imagine Disney Fangies? Imagine you at Disney World. You is just hot. You just have this just to cool off at Disney World, Universal. Imagine you're on cruise ship. Like, this really could be something. I'm not just gassing up just to gas it up either. So, Angela, if you need me, let me know. Okay, sincerely. I might just actually reach out seriously, just see if she wants somebody to be a creative director. You know what I mean? Because listen, sometimes you need that other side of genius. You know what I mean? I tried to do that one time for a person, and although they had every right to be grown, I don't believe they're at their full potential, what they could be. But hey, to each their own, right? Everybody rolls up and regresses at their own pace. Let's continue on. Okay. All right. Moving on. So with that being said, hey everybody, big screen now. So with that being said, now we okay. Let me see something else. All right. Okay, let me see something. Sorry, y'all. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. Hey, so let's continue on here. So now we're with Pinky, and she is at her Pinky Cole Foundation event. So Pinky's mom worked 4 jobs, and her dad got 30 years in prison. So she understands what it is to struggle and to try and make it through and do the best you can, right? So Drew has a respiratory infection, so prayers up to Drew that she'll be okay. Everyone texts Pinky, and child, Phaedra's a dunkologist, and it's talking about Porsha's behind. Child, Jello has more flavor than that fake ass. Okay, listen. And before anybody says, "Well, you could get with Phaedra, even if you were in the room," child, who said I want to be with somebody like that? This child, what we're about to talk about. Woody Woodpecker. Let's continue on. So then Aiden says, "Hey to Phaedra." Derek is going to go home to change. Derek is Pinky's husband. And we've seen this for a couple episodes of, we got some sluts in the building. And Porsha's like, huh? And this employee's face was like, I thought it was hilarious. It was great. It was great. It was absolutely great. So here's the thing. Porsha was offended about being called a slut, but that's the name of the business slave vegan. Now, Porsha, are you offended that they called you that? Or are you more offended that that is your truth and you can't be real with yourself? It's one of the two. Okay? There ain't no gray. It's black or white, no gray. Okay, listen. I'm like, and Porsha was really offended. I'm just like, have you not been a slave vegan before? Like, even though I've never been to it, I at least know about the menu and everything. Like, just because you get a one night stand doesn't mean that you're a one night stand person. Like, you taking this a little too personally. So, like I said, it was the employee's face for me. And then it was like a Nikki Cardi energy because Kelly and Porsha ignored each other. And Porsha said, did I ignore her? Did I not see her? Right. And so then Kelly said, Pinky should make a burger called the Porsha burger with a side of African or a side of fufu. And the producer was like, are you done yet? I'm like, not the producer being, no, Kelly, you know what? I am so done. I am so done. I am so done. I am so done. So Angela feels this experience because she's been through struggles as well. And so, Angela, she cool in my book. I really like Angela. I'm pulling for that Fangie thing. I really, really am. And Charles, I think that might really be something, bro. I really do. Can you imagine if you told your homeboys the Alumni Association of the NBA, the Basketball Hall of Fame, and just the league itself, because you got connections. Can you imagine that? Even though you're inside the NBA, that don't mean you don't need to cool off, especially when you like sweating and stuff. You know what I mean? Let's just say you're standing outside, staying waiting for the doors to open. This could be a thing, Charles. Okay, listen, you just need some direction. Okay, listen, let's keep it in the butt. And so after all that, there was this black girl who adopted this black mom who adopted a young girl. And I thought that was so sweet that Bravo actually showed that. And I think Bravo is starting to see like, hey, we like the shade, but we like the joy too, right? So I thought that was a beautiful moment. And $90,000 that Pink can wipe her behind with it. And Phaedra says, "Don't wipe your booty with it. Get Charmin." Don't wipe your booty. Get Charmin. Pay the rent, man. And Pinky said, "I'm gonna get a burger for your personality, Porsha. I'm gonna get you a one-night stand, Porsha, and then I'm gonna get Phaedra a Hollywood hooker." And I'm just like, "Good Lord Jesus!" And Porsha and Phaedra rather was like, "Damn, really?" I'm like, "Yo, it's the name of the burger. Would y'all calm down? Shit." And you know what? That just goes to show me they ain't got no personality. So, are you a Hollywood hooker, or did you get a Hollywood hooker, or you got a one-night stand? I'm not a one-night stand, Porsha. I didn't say you were a one-night stand, unless you want to admit. You see, moving on. So then the thing of Pinky, eats me and all that stuff, and Phaedra said that possibly Shamia said it, this, that, the third, and on the phone call, Phaedra said that Pinky owned a Jamaican restaurant, and she served me. Okay, fine, that was her pass. Okay. And I'm sure if Pinky remembers it, she remembers it, right? So Pinky then says, "The only meat I eat is my husband's." I'm like, okay. I mean, we got it. I mean, I would always say that, like, vegans eat meat. You know what I mean? So listen, I got where Pinky was going. And so there was a question about who would you rather want as a godmother, right? And Shamia talked about Cynthia and her child, and that her children would be well articulate, this, that, third. And Phaedra felt like it was a dig at her. Now, when you say your children be well articulate, this, that, the third, that kind of felt like a dig. Right? I got in the grand scheme of things, she should have blown up about it, but listen, an offense is an offense, right? And so Phaedra felt like it was a dig to her kids. And, Phaedra has done really well for kids. I will have to say that. And y'all, when I tell you I geeked, I think every person who ever turned on daytime TV in the 90s and 2000s had a moment when Maury showed up on the screen in the case of Pinky being a vegan. That was a lie. You are still a vegan. I don't know how they pulled that off with Maury, but well done. Well motherfucking done, Bravo. And yes, I know that, Maury used to be syndicated through NBC television distribution, but now Maury's doing his own thing. But NBC, Bravo, welcome. That was a great surprise. I did not expect that in the episode, that Maury would literally show up in a Housewives episode. Like, you never know what can happen now. It's like, okay, cool. That was very good. So then, right, Porsha, we at her house. Lauren is there, and Dennis comes over, right? And so the two things that gets him riled up is Chanel and flowers, right? So Torin Mitchell is a designer, and so I think it's PJ rather. PJ wants a YouTube page. So they're going to create a studio, but it's going to be a half and half studio. One half is going to be Porsha for real, Porsha's podcast starting up again, and PJ's YouTube page, right? And so Porsha said, "Babe," to Dennis. She says, "Muscle memory." Muscle memory? Or was it your muscle and your muscle down there that was having a memory? Listen, I'm just saying the quiet part out loud, okay? Listen. So then after that, Dennis, when he saw the flowers, when they were in the living room. Dennis went to go find the card, right? And Laura threw the card in the pool. I didn't know what she threw in the pool, but apparently it was the card. And Dennis said, "You need to do some on no 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 go guy, the on they run going like the African, you know, reset, rewind, all that stuff, renew type of mantra." And so Portia's not doing the podcast with Dennis. Okay. So then we get to the end of the episode. And so Pinky and Derek are talking, right, about everything that's going on. And she went to go file for bankruptcy. And it's about $5 million. And Derek asked, "Who did you tell?" And Pinky was like, She didn't say she didn't tell nobody. But then roll that beautiful bean footage. And she told everybody else except her husband. And Derek said, "I want to give you the $5 million." He said, we're here till the wheels fall off. And she said she doesn't want to be a victim. And let me tell you something, Derek, I got to tell you something, brother. That was one of the kindest things I have seen on reality TV. Really, we're live. Really? That was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen on TV. That's the type of husband I want to be. If I got this media empire, I'm a billionaire, and you got $5 million problem, we can pay that shit off and you can move on. If you good to me, I'm going to be good to you. But only if she's the one that deserves it, right? So Derek, well done. I thought that was a beautiful thing that you wanted to do. And she said that she needed to get herself out of this. And child, you could have done the Slutty Vegan podcast, got like a 10, well, I don't think you're known as a podcast. You're more known as a restaurateur. But like, I'm surprised that you don't have like a Food Network contract, because Guy Fieri, he got some Food Network shows, and his merchandising and branding and everything else. He got some bags of Food Network. So, but like I said, very very nice thing from Derek to want to do that for his wife. I thought that was very very sweet. And then the preview, we in Dallas, Texas. Then Kelli and Shamia. Kelli and Shamia are talking, this, that, the third. Actually, give me a moment, y'all. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. Oh, I know what that was. Yes, so Kelli and Shamia are gonna be sharing a room, and Kelli is not here for it. Neither is Shamia. And then, of course, Pinky. Yes, Pinky and Angela. They get into it about Angela's homes, and I should have bought your homes and everything in between. Child, it was a lot. And I believe on that dinner, Kelli and Porsha get into it, or maybe later on the season, because that wasn't the season preview, right? So that is the episode, everybody. Another good episode. They seem to be holding their own so far, but we're just episode 4, y'all. So last season we got 20 episodes, so we got a long way to go. I feel like supposed to be season 10, but it's already past season 10. It's been a long day, y'all. But sincerely, I feel like by the time we get to episode 10, that'll be the mid-season finale, right? So, but yes, indeed. So we're almost there to the full 40 minutes, and y'all, when we come back, we got something to talk about, because the Housewives, they've been going through, some of them been going through divorces, some of them been going through bankruptcies. Child, there's somebody else going through a little something, something, and we gonna talk about it live. Yep, we're gonna talk about it live. We come back. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this rolling.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Pray lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylonly's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then. Where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylonly's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylonly got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylonly's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power, to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be, Braylonly, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done away with. Braylonly, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. And just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
And I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here. Let's get to it. The news has allegedly broke that Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty are no longer together. Okay, so listen, let's get into it. MediaTakeout.com. Here we go, y'all. Exclusive. Nicki Minaj separates from husband. Legal documents show. MTO, me take out world exclusive. The Barb is single. Kenneth Petty moves back out. Kenneth Petty moves out of Nicki's mansion rather and back to Queens. Legal proof. Media Takeout has the absolute bombshell. The Barbs have been feared for months. While Nicki Minaj has been busy dominating the charts. Said no one, haven't really heard about her in a while. Okay. Preparing for her next leg of her 2026 world tour. Her marriage to Kenneth Zoo Petty has reportedly hit a dead end. We've heard the rumors of shouting matches and lifestyle differences, but now we have the cold, hard legal receipts. Looks like Kenneth Petty has officially packed his bags and left the $10 million Calabasas estate and moved all the way back to the trenches of South Jamaica, Queens. So as y'all know, he is a registered sex offender, so he has to register wherever he goes. So he has moved to Jamaica, New York, right there. So there it is there. Legal receipts, Megan's Law doesn't lie. Not Megan's Law doesn't lie. Y'all are so wrong. Moving on. In the United States, individuals convicted of sexual offenses are legally mandated to keep their residents updated on the public registry. Failure to do so can result in immediate jail time. Media Takeout performed a deep dive into the national registries this morning on April 27th, 2026. That's today. And the findings are undeniable. California status. Kenneth Petty is no longer registered at the Hidden Hills Calabasas address he shared with Nicki. New York status as of late last week. Kenneth is now officially registered in the New York State Sex Offender Registry. The address, his current primary residence, is listed as a multifamily home in South Jamaica, Queens, the very neighborhood where she and Nicki first met as teenagers. And so there's California Megan's Law website. Child. Remember how she got big mad? Okay, let's say Megan's Law there. But remember how Nicki got so big mad about Megan's Law? It was actually a real law. Like, just saying. So here it is here. Kenneth Petty, no offenders found. Bad timing. Is there a second baby on the way? The split comes at a complicated time for the Starships rapper. Media Takeout has been hearing from multiple sources close to the Minaj camp that Nicki is currently pregnant with her second child. Allegedly. Fans noticed a suspicious silhouette during her recent public appearances, and she has been notably avoiding tight-fitting corsets. Excuse me, that was once her signature. If the rumors are true, Nicki is facing the prospect of being a mother of two while navigating a cross-country separation. So there she is there at the Melania premiere. While the move, insiders tell me to take out that the pressure of the Hollywood lifestyle and Kenneth's ongoing legal restrictions in California became too much. Kenneth never really adjusted to the Calabasas vibe. A source whispered he missed his people at his block. Nicki tried to hold it together for the sake of Papa Bear, but once arguments started happening in front of the help, she told him it was time to take a break. Is divorce on the horizon as of this morning? No formal divorce papers have been filed either in California or New York. This suggests the couple might try a trial separation rather than a permanent legal split. However, Nicki has been spotted out recently without her massive wedding ring, and her social media activity has shifted to more of an independent tone. For now, it seems the queen of rap is holding down the throne solo in Cali while her husband returns to his roots in the Big Apple. Can Nicki and Kim survive a 3,000-mile separation, or is this the final chapter for the queen and her zoo? Let us know in the comments. So, here's the thing, right? With everything that has happened with Nicki, right? From the Turning Point USA to, going off about Bigfoot diss track that was really a whack track and everything in between. Could this be karma for Nicki? Abso-motherfucking-lutely it can. But in the same token, allegedly, Kenneth might have gotten a woman pregnant. Now that's alleged. I don't know that for sure. I wasn't in the room with them I was in the room with Kenneth. He was doing what he was doing, right? But to do what you did, and Nicki, she really, this was before she went MAGA, okay? She defended Kenneth in any and every capacity, form, and shape, right? And when you do this to somebody you love, there's no coming back from it. So it is quite sad. You know what I mean? Like, at least, Kenneth is on his side of the country and Nikki's on her side of the country. But I mean, when you're having arguments in front of the help, yeah, that says a lot, bro. That's saying a lot. And to get another woman pregnant, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. And you know what's interesting? Remember how Nicki Minaj went after Wendy Williams and talked about, why are you talking about my marriage and this, that, and the third? Ain't it funny now how the shoe is on the other foot? I'm just keeping it a buck. Keeping it a buck. So it is sad. We'll see what happens. Like I said, of course, I believe they were married. So, we'll see what happens if there is a divorce. Nothing's confirmed yet. And of course, y'all know Miss Brown, the young woman who allegedly was the reason why Clay and Megan broke up. She came out and said that she had nothing to do with it. That's what she said, allegedly. But yeah, that's the latest update on that. And I did see Clay went live and Megan said she was going to go live and, she's going to come back when she's trying to figure out what she needs to say. Y'all, listen, these people are rich. We're not, okay? I literally said to my friends, we were on the phone talking about, Megan and Clay and everything else. I'm like, y'all, at the beginning, middle of the day, both of these people are going to be fine. They got resources to be able to get releases. They can live their life how they want to. If they want to come back together, great. If they don't, they don't. But, child, you just don't say that you don't know if you can be monogamous to a woman. Because like I said, every woman is not the same emotionally. Because let me tell you something. If a woman said to a man, I don't know if I can be monogamous, that man would have an issue, right? So I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But that is the latest there on the Nicki Minaj situation everybody's talking about. So I'm like, okay, we'll talk about it towards the end of this show here. So you guys don't see me talk about it. I already talked about it. Yes, indeed. So I was thinking, like, should I do a separate live? I'm like, nah, it's not worth it. It's really not. Now, when I went live about Nicki Minaj, a turning point, yeah, that was some breaking news. That was really important news. But this here, it's just another separation. It's another divorce. It's not like it doesn't happen every day. You know what I mean? So, but yes, indeed, almost there to a full-fledged hour of content. Absolutely. So. Go back to work tomorrow, and then applied for another job today. I'm hoping soon one of these jobs we want to interview. Man, all right, y'all, I'm gonna turn off my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. But yeah, I'm hoping very soon that one of these jobs I've applied for, they'll say, hey, Bray, we like your style, we want to interview you, because my God, I'm just ready. Oh, man. Like I said too, it's not like I'm not appreciative, but when there's more in you to do, you want to be able to go do that at least one good time. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? So, but we shall see. I didn't hear back from Zoom, but it was about something else, though. Yes, indeed. Hey, one person, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Have you been watching Roa? It's only 4 episodes in. What you think about the season so far? Like I said, they seem to be holding their own, but like I said, we're still very early in the season. So I think Ready to Love should be coming back soon. So ready to see what they do in what is it, Chicago, I believe, this season. Yeah, I believe that Great Love will be in the Shy. So looking forward to that. It should be very, very interesting. So yeah, we'll chill out here for a little bit, probably until 1 hour and 5 minutes, y'all. And then I'll do the daily motivator, and then we'll head on out. Hey, two people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Just chillaxing. Talked about Roa and Nicki Minaj. Apparently, her and Kenneth Petty are no longer together, or they're at least separated for right now until they can figure out what they want to do for themselves. So that's where we are on a Monday night. Glad to have you here. Hopefully, all is well with each and every single one of y'all. Yes, indeed. Hey, one person. Glad to have you here, just chillaxing. Hey, welcome in. Just chillaxing. Talked about Roa tonight, Nicki Minaj. Hey, three people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. We're just chillaxing, talking about Roa and Nicki Minaj. What do you think about the Nicki Minaj situation? Y'all think that's been a long time coming? Or do y'all think that it just is what it is at this point? You know what I mean? Like, so either way, Nicki Minaj will be fine. Y'all, she's Nicki Minaj. You know what's funny though? I did put through ChatGPT if she could be the Bachelorette on on ABC, because man, after Taylor Frankie Paul, oh my God! Listen, anything can happen now with ABC. So, but I don't know if Nicki would actually want to do that, like date somebody regular. Or, maybe not even date somebody regular. There are some men that, they got their own account and everything else. So she may do it. Plus, she'll get a check from it, too. We'll see. If they do that, y'all heard it here first. That would be a huge swing, though. For Nicki Minaj to be the Bachelorette on ABC would be crazy work. Yes, so yeah, just chillaxing. Hey, four people, welcome in. Talk about Nicki Minaj tonight, and also Roa. Episode 4 of Roa. Have you been watching Roa? Like I said, I feel like the trip will really find out the group dynamic. And I wonder if this is the only group trip of the season, or if they're going to do 2 trips like Potomac did. So, yes, indeed. Hey, 3 people, welcome in. I'll probably take up to 1 hour, 10 minutes, and then I really will get out of here, y'all. So we're just chillaxing. Hey, one person. Hey, 2 people, welcome in. Listen, just chillaxing. It's like 70 degrees outside right now, which is crazy. Word. It was nice out today. And I'm hoping to hear something back about something really big. I can't say what it is just yet, but if I get, y'all will know. But yes, indeed. So hey. Yes, indeed. 2 more minutes, y'all, and then we are on out of here. Hey, welcome in. Long day. 85 people, that's what's up. Thank y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all. Y'all been watching Roa. Y'all know about the Nicki Minaj situation. And that divorce, they just separated right now. So all right, y'all. It is 1 hour and 10 minutes. Let me get y'all the daily motivator, and then we'll head on out of here. All right, here we go, everybody. People of little understanding are the most inept to be angry when their sense is called into question. Oh, wait a minute. Let me say that on camera real quick for the people in the back. Oh, my God. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Give me a moment, y'all. That's a good one. That's a good one. Here we go right here. All right. People of little understanding are most apt to be angry when their sense is called into question. People of little understanding are most apt to be angry when their sense is called into question. People of little understanding are most apt to be angry when their sense is called into question. Samuel Richardson. Samuel Richardson, well done to you, sir. Well done, well done, well done, well done to you. Let's get to everybody. It's time for the demo over for Monday, April 27th, 2026. Little things add up. They combine to become big things quicker than you realize, rather. Positive little things add up, and there are plenty of ways you can use that to your advantage. Negative little things add up probably even faster. It will get you into trouble if you're not careful. Fortunately, in both cases, little things are not particularly difficult to control. With a healthy helping of intention, the leverage of little things will work out in your favor. It doesn't take much willpower to avoid one little temptation. When you manage to do that, praise yourself for it and vow to continue the pattern. It's also fairly easy to make one little positive effort. Take the time to notice how good it feels, and you'll remember to repeat the behavior often. Little things can become powerful, and yet they're also readily accessible. Commit to handling little things well, and you're on your way to big success. Ralph Molson. I appreciate this, man. When I got my place cleaned up, right, with my mom helping me and everything, it was the little things that we did to get the place where it needed to be. I remember just the hours of getting it done. And even though there were all little things, when I saw the finished product, I'm like, oh my God. Wow. So the first thing is, while the task may be big, there is a bigger win on the other side. While the task may be big, there's a win on the other side. While the task may be big, there's a win on the other side. That's the first thing I want to tell you. Fortunately, in both cases, little things are not particularly difficult to control. The healthy helping of intention, the leverage of little things will work in your favor. So the little negative things, you can use the leverage of intention of those negative things is having the intention to understand why they don't work. For positivity, you can find out what other ways you can expand that positivity. That's the second thing I'll tell you. And finally, the third thing I will tell you is this. Take the time to notice how good it feels, and you'll remember to repeat that behavior often. The show this morning was absolutely great, right? In terms of talking about what happened at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. And the thing that I love about our show is we can go there anytime, any place, anywhere. And it's a wonderful freedom not to be boxed in. And, I started doing the little things of covering this, covering that. And you know how they say you're skilled at everything but a master at nothing? That's true and untrue. I'm skilled at everything of being a host, but I'm a master at understanding that the culture wants to talk about something. I find out what the conversation is, why it matters, and figure out a way to talk about it. If you can do that, you can do just about anything. And with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you are always born a blessing. Trust, you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Wise one thing, call yourself. It's nothing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You spend time with me. Hopefully, I spend time together around. So be right together. And always remember, doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you being Angela and you're betting on yourself and business, that Fangie thing. I think that's going to be an amazing thing. Make sure the replay is not just for you watch it, not just for you listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. I appreciate y'all. Always remember, see love you got to give, or see love you got to give, or see love you got to give it. Whatever obstacles you will come, where success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, listen. Make sure that whatever you do, you can be at rest with what you do. There's a lot of people out here that are not at rest with what they do because they are moving in thirsty toxicity, energy, behavior, and that mindset. So if you can't be at rest with what you do, maybe you might need to change some things. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings not only for you, me, all of us, as a society, as people, as culture. I feel the love. I'll send it right back to you. Bye, everybody. Love you all. Bye.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some. Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Beside lying